New design for Maximus, Excaliber debuting soon. All of this and more is coming up on this week's edition of Monster Truck News. Starting off with the results for Monster Jam in Dresden, Germany. Show 1 would see racing go to Matt Cody and Gravedigger over Earthshaker with Tony Oaks, who had the shock setup of a Leafer from the 1990s. The rest of the competitions of the night were swept by Blake Granger in Max D. Show 2 would see Earthshaker and Tony Oaks take the racing win over Brandon Arthur in El Toro Loco, and would also take that show's overall, with Blake Granger and Max D winning skills and Matt Cody and Gravedigger taking freestyle. Tony Oaks also gets a notable mention once again, not for his shock setup, but this unbelievable save during freestyle. For Monster Truck Throwdown in Mount Pleasant, Michigan, best trick would go to Greg Winchebach in Crustacean, Darren Basil and Blockhead would take racing, and Tim Jones and Tailgater would take freestyle. For Monster Truck Throwdown in Dinwiddie, Virginia, show 1 would see Montana Robbins and Playing Crazy win best trick, Cliff Vale and Virginia Giant would take racing, and Overkill Evolution with Mike Vardas II would take freestyle. Show 2 would see Overkill Evolution and Mike Vardas II would sweep the entire show. And finally, for Monster Trucks Most Wanted in Ogden, Utah, show 1 would see Primetime and Justin Murphy win wheelies, and Fatal Attraction with Jeff Murphy would take racing and freestyle. Show 2 would see Primetime sweep all competitions, while Show 3 would see Primetime and Justin Murphy take the wheelies and freestyle win, with Fatal Attraction and Jeff Murphy winning racing. Show 4 would see Ghost Rider and Richard Trainer take the wheelies win, and Primetime with Justin Murphy would take racing and freestyle. While most of the focus last weekend was on the Monster Jam World Finals, the independent circuit had 2 fan-favorite trucks debut 2 new designs, with one of them having a new body altogether. The first new design was Donald Epidendio's Titan, which looks to be a combination of iconic World Final schemes the truck has run in the past. The truck looks absolutely fantastic with its iconic yellow flames with the new black accents in the middle of the truck. The next truck that debuted something new was Maximus, and yes, this was taking the place of the new DCT truck that was reported to be debuting at the show. Well, at first, this sounds very disappointing. DCT Powersports once again did not disappoint, as Maximus debuted an all-new body that fits the theme of the truck even more than it did previously. The truck now takes on more of a look of a Roman soldier, with the front panel acting as a shield and the panels covering the rest of the truck acting as the helmet. I got to say that this new Maximus design is honestly one of the coolest monster trucks I think I've ever seen, and this new design really brings out the theme of what they were originally trying to capture. I absolutely love the look of this truck. This is exactly how you design a monster truck themed around a character with a helmet. Iron Man. Speaking of the World Finals, one of these Star Trucks revealed during the weekend has already had its official debut revealed. Excaliber will be making its competition debut at Mansfield, Ohio for Monster Truck Throwdown on July 22nd. It will be driven by Chucky Porkin, and I couldn't think of a more fitting debut of the truck for it to be driven by CP3. It has also been revealed that it will be driven by Mike Pagliarulo as well for select events which have not been revealed yet. With this news in mind, my assumption is that with the team only having 3 chassis at the moment, that Michigan Ice Monster and Excaliber may be run on the same chassis and occasionally switched out. It has also been revealed that Recreation will be running later in December, so this to me makes it seem like that Michigan Ice Monster, Excaliber, and Recreation will all run on the same chassis until they get more. Now, this is yet to be confirmed by the team and is just purely speculation. Regardless, I'm excited to see the competition debut of Excaliber and see more of the expansion of Team Tomfoolery Motorsports with these new trucks. It's once again time for the Monster Truck 5 of the Week, where we get to showcase a multitude of shows and tours that are touring the globe. Monster Jam officially begins its second quarter as they kick it off in New Orleans, Louisiana with an all-star lineup, including Weston Anderson and Gravedigger, Armando Castro and El Toro Loco, Camden Murphy and the Bakugan Dragonoid, the reigning Racing World Champion Tristan England and Earthshaker, Cynthia Gauthier in Lucas Stabilizer, Kayla Blood in Soldier Fortune, Corey Rummel in in Megalodon, Chris Kohler in Brutus, David Olfer in Velociraptor, Mike Christensen in Vendetta, Ryan Disharoon in Shaker, and Tim Jones' official debut in Monster Jam with the Monster Jam return of Tailgater in over 12 years. Monster Truck Throwdown heads to Maple Park, Illinois, and will feature Blockhead with Darren Basil, Crustacean with Greg Winchenbach, Lumberjack with Zach Winchenbach, Maximus with Jack Brown, Reckless Drivin' with Jeremy Hosman, and Sinister with Elliot Miller. The Outlaw Monster Truck Drags returns for the first of 3 major events on their Triple Crown calendar, that being at Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. The lineup features American Scout with Colton Kaiser, Bad Habit with Joe Sylvester, Barefoot with Logan Tweedy, the return of the 30th anniversary Monster Patrol with Austin Tweedy, Stomper with Dalton Van Sky, Toxic with Preston Perez, USA 1 with Rodney Tweedy, and the official debut of Triple B's Rampage with Tommy Valerone behind the wheel. WGAS Motorsports heads to Pomona, California, and will feature Cyclops with Terry Woodcock, Playing for Keeps with Tony Canito, Survivor with Ryan Frazier, Terminator with Tyler Rome, Titan with Donald Epidendio, and Unnamed and Untamed with Juan Munoz. ATR Motorsports Productions heads to Morley, Michigan, and will feature Black Widow with Travis Rife, Psycho Circus with Mason Rife, Thrillbilly with Thomas Kimmons, and Tough Enough with Jack Coburner. And finally, Monster Truck Insanity Tour heads to Emmett, Idaho, and will feature Obsessed with Eric Swanson, Rat Attack with Jacob Ludwig, Warhead XL with Mike Mentor, and Wildcard with Dawson Reyes. And well, that is all we have for you today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon with some more Monster Truck content.